it's Darren Hunter here, and I'm with Dennis Youssef. We are from Inspired Growth Training, and we're having a look at the Inject Growth Series, which is part of your IGT Inner Circle membership. It's automatically part of that. Now, Dennis, I reckon without qualification, we have created the largest growth resource library of training videos, training tools, scripts, all sorts that you can access right now. Now, Dennis, just before we get into our training videos very quickly, you signed up 900 doors or managements in 4 years in a town no greater than 25,000 population. Now, in our training videos, Dennis, we've put together, and these are us discussing with a PowerPoint, and each of these sessions you see there's currently 28 loaded. We're going to be doing another 12 in the next few months and adding them in. They're around about 45 minutes to an hour of in-depth, detailed, comprehensive growth training. Now, Dennis, very quickly, take us, what were the sessions of the training that you used to grow your 900 properties? What were they?
Yeah, so Darren, session 1 and session 3, I'm speaking about the investor support service. That's where with the one key strategy I listed over 700 new doors in a 3-year period doing that. So I actually cover the 2 sessions. Then also the local business network is session 5. That's about using your local businesses, in growing your rent roll. Then you've got your community network, which is session 7. People forget about, using your local community. You've got to be proactive to chase for the business. Stop worrying about that phone, waiting for it to come in. You've got to be proactive in doing it. And about being proactive, session 11, private owners. Nobody likes chasing those private owners. And I don't know why, when there's a massive percentage of people out in the world that are managing properties themselves, why shouldn't we be targeting it? Session 24, that one scared the living daylights out of me, Darren, because that's actually me doing a real live presentation to a real owner that their property was vacant. So we actually sat there and got recorded. I pitched for the business, and then Andrew Reese, the co-founder of Inspect Real Estate, then interviews the guy. What did Dennis do good? What did you do bad? What could have he done better? Session 26, how to win the business before and after the presentation, what to do. And I even cover speeding up the process of winning the business quicker. Session 28. Now, Darren, you were bantering on about get me this presentation because I kept on layering and adding to it, and we went over an hour. I could have put so much into it.
It's the most comprehensive session I've ever seen on a listing kit. So I was absolutely blown away at how good this really is. Now, very quickly, session 27, we've got a guest rent roll broker or person that helps buyers and sellers rent rolls. Session 25, Dennis, that's our personal photographer that does our headshots. We've got a whole session on personal branding and getting yourself known as the local expert using your brand. Dennis, we've got right into Facebook marketing and engaging posts in session 23, recruiting BDMs in session 22. We're also getting into, again, more Facebook marketing in session 15, and also Dennis, with fee maximization, how to get better and higher fees with current owners and with new owners. We're covering that in session 2, 4, and 6. Look, there's just so much here that we could go through. How about also overcoming the top 10 fee objections that owners have when it comes to the listing presentation as well. So that's our training videos. Now, we're going to be loading another 12 or so in the next few months. So this is going to be added to all the time. Each session here is up to about an hour of comprehensive training. So are already be around about 29 hours loaded already. Now, strategies and tips, we've got Michael Sands in here, which is probably the global property marketing expert, giving 3 strategies that you could be implementing right now that will blow your competitors out of the water. Growth scripts, we're getting into fee scripts one by one. Audio training, Dennis, we've actually loaded in 8 ways to get better fees, and we've taken that from our shopping cart where you'd pay $99 for that, and we've put that in there so you can access it for free. And we're going to be adding in our shopping cart live seminars in there month by month, every couple of months. Letters and tools, Dennis, this is where we're loading in your prospecting tools and letters that you use over that 4-year period. And you've actually given me 160 of them. We're going to be loading them in bit by bit, month by month. Now, we've also just...
These are letters of agencies. Yeah, these are letters of agencies that I actually use and train other agencies around the world.
You've also gathered from other agencies as well. Facebook marketing, I've created 9 videos that we're loading this week on how to create custom audiences, lookalike audiences, saved audiences in Facebook Ads Manager. Real in-depth stuff so you can learn how to use Facebook to dominate in your marketplace. And lastly, because we've got to finish up, Dennis, a member discount here. There's a code in here that you can put in the shopping cart. If you want to go buy anything from our cart, you get an automatic 20% discount. So Dennis, lots of value. Again, this is likely the biggest growth library available on the planet. Just check out the joining fee, also the monthly fee as well to get involved. We look forward to hearing about your results from the library.
Absolutely. It's a no-brainer. It certainly is a no-brainer. This is the minimum training that we've got available, and we're giving so much out there for people to use, Darren. So, if you're a new startup or you're an experienced BDM, there's some refreshing and new ideas in there for anyone to use.
All right. Well, thanks, Dennis. All good. And thank you, everyone.
Take care.